We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Aaron Ashby gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Into the box now, Tyrone Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Second of 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Go down 1, 2, 3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Terang. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Braun. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Turned on down the line. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Tim Tebow. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Tebow.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. They try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cano onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Omar Narvaez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled up.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that. So here's Avisail Garcia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's right there, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 8.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth. The center
Ready
fielder.
now, Blake Perkins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept
The
his hands
batter,
back,
number
stayed
two,
through the
second
baseball,
baseman,
and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Terang. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and get...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Braun looking up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next
In now, Willie Adames.
not shortstop. Willie.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. This catches the inside corner for strike 2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
The first baseman,
First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Perkins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yelich.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. Third baseman, Devo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Into the bullpen and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The batter
into the box
10,
now, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, second home run early in the year, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. This will go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty.
But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Change up low, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. This ball will be chopped foul. Cano on second. Lindor is over at first with 1 away. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Jed Lowry now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there. Base hit. Cano ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, Dero, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Pitch on the way. This is in the air to right. Braun has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Terang. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Slow roller down the third baseline. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. Braun is there. 2 down. Now batting, Willie Adames. No hits to this point.
Adames.
First pitch on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. This is hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Now batting, left fielder.
In is Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers tack on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil. He set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Pete Alonso is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Seawald, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number
Reese
17.
Hoskins will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Avisail Garcia is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this will be fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perkins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Your attention,
now the
please.
Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that.
Number 99. Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Mets 2. Last half of the 7th here, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second, but there is the second baseman Cano for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Blake.
Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Bryce Terang will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Into the box, Willie Adames. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now that's popped up, and Cano will make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 7-2. Striding in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jed Lowry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tyrone Taylor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
68. Dylan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tim Tebow. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit it. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
17. Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 5. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Now to the plate, the Mets DH. Jeff McNeil. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perkins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter.
Mets down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Ashby takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Adrian Hauser permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: